Is the world falling apart? Is the sky falling? Are we living in end time? Is our world falling apart? Is the sky falling? Are these the end times? Hello, y'all. I'm Diana Brienne. You know, I'll tell you, there's a lot of chaos and confusion right now in our world. And a lot of sorting things through, a lot of disruption, a lot of fears. People are afraid right now. People are. On every side of the fence, people are afraid. And when we break down and people are not talking and communicating with each other in an honest and open way, often things just get from bad to worse. So for me, I've tried to open up and try to start dialogue between people who normally will not talk with each other. Because, well, I think it's important that we talk, that we understand that we all have fears, we all have concerns. And when we can start talking about them and not shut down on them, often that's the beginning of a right step forward. Doesn't mean we have to agree with someone, but we need to truly hear what they have to say. So is the sky falling? Is the world falling apart? Well, it doesn't look good out there, does it? As Grandma would say, it doesn't look good out there today, when she would look at the weather and see a big rain cloud out there. And truly, I think it doesn't look good. There's a lot of turmoil. There's a lot of chaos. And, you know, I don't know what the future holds. I don't know. There's a bird chirping. I don't know what the bird is doing. It's talking, and maybe it's enjoying my conversation. And so I truly believe that we have to come together, because things are in not a good situation, not just within our own country, but within the world. Because, well, in many ways, people look at our country as one of the leaders, one of the key leaders in the world. It's sort of like having a parent that you look up to whose life is a mess. And if that parent's life is a mess and chaotic and all kinds of things, you have no one to really count on. And I think that's sort of how the rest of the world sort of looks at us. And so what I truly believe is that I don't know, you know, I grew up with what was called the end times theory or the end times philosophy. And I don't know if these are the end times. You know, I can't predict what goes on in our universe and what God's intent is, because God is God. And that's just the way it is. And yet, I truly think that there is a lot of turmoil right now. I think things are changing. And do I think things are going to go back to normal? I don't think things are going to go back to the normal that we are used to. I think it will become a new normal. And maybe the new normal is just constant change. I don't really know. But I do know that people need to come together and work together. Whether that happens, I truly cannot say whether that will happen. Because honestly, people right now don't seem to want to work together. They seem like they're going further and further apart. And as long as that happens, there will continue to be things that will not go together. Because you can't work opposite ways and pull everything apart and still come together. So until people decide to come together, I think we'll probably see more of what we've been seeing. I hope not. None of us want that. And yet, you know, and like I said, until people can come together, until they can work together, until they can join together. And there is a lot of chaos. There is a lot of confusion. Is the sky falling? I hope not. Is this the end times? I don't know. You know, I just know that there's a lot of chaos, a lot of confusion, a lot of disruption. And in the world right now, and it's very, very, very sad. And I still want to keep positive hope that everything's going to work out and turn out. You know, I have two beliefs I believe in investing in the future, and I believe, well, I have a lot of beliefs. I have, and this is one of them, that sometimes we invest in the future. That means we take what we have today and we're going to use it for tomorrow in some way. And then we prepare for the future. That means we're trying to hold on to what we have today in order to go into the future with as much as what we have today as we can. I think in many ways we are more in preparation mode rather than investment mode. We all love to be in investment mode where we think, yeah, we're going to have all these goodies in the future. I often used to think about traveling in my old age because, well, we've traveled a lot already in our lives and we've been very blessed to travel. And yet, I don't know. I don't know if I really want to travel long distances in my future. Like before, a lot of people are saying, well, I'm going to invest in the future because someday I want to go here, I want to go there, I want to do this, I want to do that. But I'm more in preparing for my future because of all the uncertainty that is going on in the world, I want to make sure that hopefully things stay in place in the future. And so maybe I can get back to investing in the future. One thing is I believe in taking care of our bodies and our health and our minds and our souls so that we are investing in our future when we do that. So from that angle, yes, I'm investing in my future and in my close relationships and in my relationships. From my house to yours, may God bless you, and I hope to talk to you soon again. Bye-bye.